Hello, it's me, Brendan Burns, aka Ratty Roughman from YouTube, and I felt like doing another DVD. Well, it's not going to be a DVD review. I'm just going to show you a DVD I bought. I think it was this year or last year. I really can't remember, but I did bought it at Dollar General. It's SNL, Saturday Night Live in the 80s. Oh yeah. No, I don't watch. I really hardly watch Saturday Night Live anymore. But I used to love this shit back in the day. I grew up. I was born in '87, so I grew up. With Chris Farley, Adam Sandler, Dana Carvey ones, which are hilarious, by the way. At the time, I didn't like the late '90s ones with Will Ferrell, Chris Kattan, Molly Shannon. But looking back, those were way better than what we have now. Although I do like Kenan Thompson. I mean, I like his performance and some others. Like I said, I don't really watch anymore. I don't know who's on it now. Anyway, I just remember they still do one of my favorites. They still do the presidential debate. They've been doing that since the '70s when it first came out. They recently had Alec Baldwin as Donald Trump, which I thought was hilarious. I know Alec Baldwin is a Democrat. He hates Trump, but still, it is hilarious him playing Trump. I'm just saying. But Saturday Night Live started in October of '75. It started on NBC in October of 1975. The original cast were Chevy Chase, John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, the late Gilda Radner. No, yeah, the late John Belushi, but who else? Steve Martin. No, I don't think Steve Martin was a. I used to say I thought he was a cast member, but he was just a host, a comedian who was on there. Garrett Morrison. Yeah, I don't know him. Sorry if I can't pronounce his last name, but yeah. Bill Murray later joined the cast I think when Chevy Chase left. And what's her name? Lauren Newman. I think it's Lauren Newman. I can't pronounce her name. And Jane Curman, who that Conehead sketch. She was Primat Conehead, Beldar's wife. If you remember the Coneheads, the original sketches I like of the '70s. I love the original sketches. With the Blues Brothers, the Wild and Crazy Guys. And we used to have the Mr. Beer sketch. And this is way before my time. Remember, I was born in the late '80s. This was the groovy '70s. And later on in the '80s, when I heard it went down here in the early '80s. The ratings were declining, and they brought Eddie Murphy in, and he saved the show. That's what people say. Eddie Murphy is good. I'm just saying. Later on, they had new cast members. They had John Lovitz. I can't remember the early '80s cast members, except maybe that guy from Police Academy. And Anthony Michael Hall was in it. I couldn't believe that. Let's see. In the late '80s, they had Michael McKean. No, he was in the '90s. I know they had John Lovitz, the late Phil Hartman. Who else? Kevin Nealon, Dave, Mike Myers, Kevin Nealon, Adam Sandler, Rob Schneider, Chris Farley, David Spade, Chris Rock. Like I said, I remember the '90s one most of all, but that's what I grew up with. This is Mike Myers. Who else? I know some of it I can't think of them right now, but anyway, yeah, I grew up watching Saturday Night Live. They had the weekend updates. And they always had the musical guests, the hosts, different hosts like Danny DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they had a lot of hosts. You might remember. I remember Jerry Seinfeld being a host one time, and Charlton Heston playing the V8s. But SNL, the lost footage of the '80s, it mostly has that Michael Dukakis, George Bush debate with Dana Carvey being George Bush. Not gonna do it. And John Lewis has Michael Dukakis. I saw Lewis did look like Michael Dukakis. They always do the presidential debates. Remember they had Phil Hartman at the time. There was Ronald Reagan and I can't think of that comedian. He was both Bill Clinton and Al Gore. First Phil Hartman was Bill Clinton, then he left. And Colin Farrell, I think that's his name. I can't remember. I'm sorry if I can't remember. Then they had Will Ferrell as George W. Bush. And that's the last time I think I watched SNL. I just thought it wasn't good anymore. It was funny that Chevy Chase was Gerald Ford. He didn't even look like Gerald Ford when Chevy Chase was doing it. And Dan Aykroyd was Jimmy Carter. At least Dan Aykroyd tried to be Jimmy Carter. At least he was almost in the right character. He had that southern accent, but you see, he had a mustache when Dan Aykroyd was with Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter did not have a mustache. But It is what it is. But yeah, the '80s. I remember Eddie Murphy doing Buckwheat and Gumby, the Jewish Gumby. He also said he was the lost Beatle of the Beatles, and he did that when he was as that white guy character before white chicks came along. That was funny. The '80s. I'm mostly talking about Eddie Murphy, but they have the other sketches too. Yeah, I remember Victoria Jackson was on SNL. They had a, always they did Adam Sandler. He was doing, the Hanukkah song, and I remember he did the. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. It's hot. I was like, he did the Cabin Boy. I forget the sketch. I gotta watch it on YouTube again. The Cabin Boy, where the guy says, "You're funny, Cabin Boy," like in a homosexual way. I'm just saying. And Chris Farley as Matt Foley. Now this was early '90s. I know the DVD was supposed to be the '80s, but like I said, I mostly watched the early '90s one. You got him living in the van down by the river. But yeah, I just I'm doing this again. I just want to talk. I just wanted to show you this DVD. It's not just. I just wanted to show you this DVD. It's not really a review, but I just want to sit there when TV was good like this. Yeah, I met Billy Crystal, Martin Short, Gilbert Gottfried, oh god, Jim Belushi, John Belushi's brother, Jerry Lee Strauss, Al Franken. I forgot about Al Franken. I know he got in trouble in recent months, last year. That sex scandal or whatever. But of course, you might remember him as now as the senator from Minnesota. He was a Democrat. But I remember him when he used to do Stuart Smalley Saves His Family. He did a movie in Stuart Smalley. I want to say it, but I can't remember. I'm good enough, and darn it, darn got it. I'm sorry. I'll try to do it. I'm smart enough. I'm good enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. Kevin Nealon always said Nora Dunn, John Livingston, Dana Carvey, Robert Smigel. Yeah, I forgot about Robert Smigel. I remember him being the voice of Mr. Beefy and Little Nicky. That's what he was most known for, being the voice of dogs, not dog, puppet dogs. I forget what it was. But. And Conan O'Brien is in this. Some of the musical guests were James Brown, Queen, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Bonnie Raitt, Roy Orbison, Elvis Costello, Harry Connick Jr., Don Henley, and the Kinks, as well as interviews with footage that has never before seen before. And, and we all know Lauren Michaels, the executive producer, who I say created it. I don't know if he created it or not, but he's been there for years and years and years, and he'll be there to the day it dies or SNL will go off the air. But I really don't think SNL will be canceled, even though it's not what it used to be. People just love sketch comedy shit, and Saturday Night Live is legendary. It will never go off the air no matter what happens. Like WWE wrestling, WWE now. But yeah, this is you know yeah, I do remember some of the sketch that Mr. and Mrs. Weiner and that Jaws sketch and Roseanne and then and the Coneheads. Remember Elwood and Jake wasn't really a sketch; they were just singing like a musical guest, their own band, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Just I just felt like showing you this DVD talking about SNL Saturday Night Live. It was good on TV, but when I was a kid, I didn't watch this on TV. I watched this on Comedy Central. And I remember back in the '90s, years ago, where they were showing the new ones in the late '90s. They showed the '70s ones for some reason. I don't know. I didn't understand why they didn't show the early seasons of '70s ones with John Belushi Dan right on Comedy Central. I don't know. I guess they maybe because they were showing all those movies with Chris Farley, Adam Sandler on Comedy Central at the time. Maybe they just want to show them, but I really don't know. I didn't work there. I was just saying, but SNL in the '80s is a great DVD to check out. Buy it. I bought this at Jolly Joe. You should try to get it on Amazon if you want to. But anyway, that's it. I'm at the end of this video. Have a good night.